Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Dre all day in the place to be. Here with another episode of the Dasher series, where we talk to awesome dashers about Hyper Dash, this awesome game that's getting released. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of matches that we just had, and a lot of matches coming up, and it's been crazy. And we also had a special Lives Dasher series yesterday, where everybody grilled me. But why am I gonna talk about it by myself, man? Enough of the attention on me. That was the worst yesterday. Let me bring in my guest. She's your friend, she's my friend, she's everybody's friend. It's USPS. What's up, USPS?
Hi, everyone.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, Dre. Thank you so much for having me on tonight.
Yeah. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here for the first time ever. I appreciate you being on the spot. I was telling people about this Whack Dasher series that we had yesterday, this live one of this guy that everybody wanted to talk to that was very embarrassing. What do you think about it, the one that happened last night?
Oh, the one that happened last night, man. That dude. No, it was great, Jay. I thought you did a great job, and it's fun to see you be put on the hot seat for a second, you know?
It ain't no lie. I mean, I felt super uncomfortable. I've been doing this for several years, for several shows, and I've never felt more nervous than in that moment, man. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, but everybody had already seen your face reveal. Now everyone gets to see me.
Yeah, that's true. So this is the first time we're showing the people the lady of DLTV, USPS. Now, and by the way, you wanted everybody to decide what sweater you're gonna wear. Let's show the people the sweater. Let's give them pimp it out. Brush their shoulders off.
Had to rep my brand.
That is a badass sweater. And honestly, I think I'm gonna have to rip their style. I think I'm gonna have to put Dashley on the sleeves on the next ones. I think I'm gonna have to rip their style.
Oh, I've got an open sleeve right here.
We're gonna make something like that. We're gonna make a complete rip off of the USPS, but it's gonna be Dashley. That's how we do it at the Super Audio Network. We just rip it. But yeah.
Perfect. I will buy it.
So what's it like being on the Dashley TV team and doing these casts with us and everything?
Oh my gosh, it's been really fun. I've never gotten to do commentating before, so I feel like I started out really slow. I feel like I'm getting to know a little bit more, just learning the teams, learning everything. But you guys are such a good crew. You, Doofus, Classic, One Up, who else in there? Gatsby Makers, Fathead. Really, anyone who comes in, like, it's always a good time. I've never had a bad time doing Dashley because I'm gonna watch it anyways, so I might as well talk about it with my friends,
Yeah. And you do such a great job. I mean, you come into a room full of dudes that are probably making weird jokes or whatever, and you do such a great job of just blending in. Like from day one, you just hanged in there, and you give the stats, you give the rules. It's awesome, man. You proved your way in. I mean, do you feel that, or have you not noticed that yet?
No, I like to think I did. I like to think I can just kind of like sneak into any group and just be like, oh hey. But this has definitely been a really fun group, and it's a really fun experience. Dash League in general is a great experience, but getting to do Dash League TV with you guys has just been really fun.
Yeah, I'm super surprised how easy you came in and did what you do. Same thing with Doofus. I appreciate his work. Obviously, Odd. I mean, we got to work on him a little bit, but I mean, he's gonna be awesome anyways. No.
I know the joke is that we make fun of Odd, but he really does do such a good job.
He really does. I'm not gonna lie. That's one thing I can't do is he does a good job. Yeah, he does a great job. He calls it. It's awesome. And I'll be honest, I've seen the matches on the esports channel. I think it's called Esports TV, and some matches are called the way we call it, and other matches, like the more pro ones, are called the way Odd calls it. So I mean, he's not wrong.
Nope.
But I appreciate both styles.
Yeah, for sure. And I remember the other day he came on and he was like, "So who's gonna do what? Who's gonna call out the things?" And we're just like, I don't know. Like, you call out whatever you want, and we'll just like be here.
Yeah. But that was I didn't want to put away. Yeah, that's true. But he's good. He's good at what he does. But yeah, you come in and you've done what you've done, and I appreciate you being on the team because yeah, it's a lot of work. You can tell it's a lot of work, and adding more people on, it makes the cast better. and it gives us to focus on something else. It gives me an opportunity to make sure the cast is on point and everything. And I appreciate all of you. You makers, doofus. It's a core team that's awesome.
It's like if we weren't there, who would tell you to swap the logos?
Exactly. Exactly. I would have the chat yelling at me, and I'm not paying attention to the chat all the time. But let's get.
I think the chat's probably my favorite part.
Oh, that's
like,
true.
I just love commenting back.
You do like so. She's also
I like
in the chat.
back to them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what made you want to do that? Because you're a people person or what?
Yeah, I'm a people person, but like I remember when I first started watching Dash League TV, and I was like, wow, this chat's kind of fun, you know? And then I wanted the people who couldn't cast but were still watching to be able to like have some input and have, you know, what they say be a part of the show and not just get glazed over.
Yeah.
So, and I try to reach out too on some of the pages before I cast, and I'm always like, I'm about to go on with DLTV. You guys want any shout outs? So if you hear me say shout out to so and so, just because they wanted it.
That's fine. I'm cool with that. I mean, I'm cool with most of that. I love the party atmosphere. I want everybody to have a good time and everybody to walk away like, yo, let's do this again. Like excited to do it again. Because if it's a grind, then why are we doing it? I mean, I have a job already.
Yep.
There's been some crazy matches coming like that happened last weekend. We had the first cycle. Everybody did well. We have some nail biters down to the end. A bunch of control points. It was a crazy first cycle. What'd you think of it?
Oof, well, I mean, I'm sure you guys saw Fire v FR. That one, you know, I mean, since I was playing it, but yeah, I can't believe, you know, that control point was just so close. It really could have gone either way. And like some of the other matches this week, like they've just been really good. And I'm super, super stoked that they just released the second lineup. And I'm really excited to watch this week.
No, for sure. This weekend we got coming up. Don't hit the mic, Dre. This mic is so sensitive. I got a new mic. If you guys haven't noticed, while I'm yelling at you guys, and I also noticed I've been yelling at you guys because I talk loud. But what do we got this weekend coming up? I've been looking at
the Fire vs Death is going to be Friday. Yeah, Friday.
Oh yeah, Fire versus Death. How do you think that's gonna go? Don't be biased. I'm just kidding.
I am so nervous for this one, Dre.
Yeah,
like, you know that I was on Death Team first.
Yeah. So tell us about that.
So basically, I was just kind of floating around in the servers. I didn't know what was a team, what is a clan, what's going on, you know. And then started figuring it out, and Keith actually invited me to a Phoenix practice, and I was like, okay. So I went to the practice, and I really got a sense of like, what is a team? You know, what does this consist of? And that's when I found out about Dash League TV. I was like, wait a second, I could get so much more into this. So after that, I had also just met Reaper, who's the captain on Death, and he also has the Soul Clan. So shout out to him. He's doing an awesome job. And you know, he was like, would you be interested in possibly, you know, joining Death? And so after talking to him and some of the players, I realized that would just be a better fit for me for where I'm at in my life. So I joined Death, had an awesome couple of months, and then we filled out like this player like bio, like I'm so and so, and I'm a real person, and I have a real job, and here's my pets' names. And basically, at the end, I had put that I would be interested in doing, you know, like a captain position next season. And within like a week, he was, and we want you to be captain. And I was
say that part. Right. Say that part again. You cut out real quick.
Oh, so he was just like, you know, we're thinking of adding a new team to our server. Would you be interested in being captain for it? And I was just like, yeah, sure. Call me on the voice chat and let me know what all that entails. and he called me. We went over it, and then within 2 days, I want to say, we had full fire team, full force, scheduling practices, like getting scrims ready, and that was such a hectic week. Like, I had no idea how to book a server, how to get passwords. I was probably so annoying, all up in the DMs, like, what's the password? What's the password? And I did not have the password to our first practice, and I was so embarrassed. I was just like, this is not a good start to being a captain. But we worked through all of the kinks, and I know the rules, and I know how to book a server.
Oh, you definitely know the rules. You tell you let us all know the rules, which is awesome.
There's some new rules in the works too, so I'm excited to talk about those. Not yet though. I'll talk about them later.
Okay.
When
they come up. But did you know all the responsibilities that entail being a captain? I mean, it's a lot of responsibility pulling all these cats together and trying to put them in a box.
It really is, and like scheduling is just so hard. Because half of our team is in the EU. They're plus 5 hours from where I am, and then we've got Blah Inc. too, and he's minus 3 hours from me. He's in your time zone, so that's an 8-hour difference. Plus we have one who's another hour. So the biggest, that I have is 9 hours, and that's just so difficult to work with. But it also comes in handy because I can kind of book a server and I can get our team together almost any time in the afternoon.
Oh my God. Only during, I guess that's mostly the matches. Right now, we just had a recent shift for one of your matches because everybody wants to book at the exact same time because now we have 3 servers. Yep. Thank you for moving that over for us. I appreciate that because I definitely wanted to be able to cast that.
Oh, for sure. Is that the Fire Ajax match?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one's good. I'm excited. I was trying to book a scrim with them this week, and then we got the release, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna take that right off the table.
Well, I mean, can you scrim a team that you're gonna fight against? I mean, is our matchup against? I mean, is that a rule?
I haven't seen that rule.
I mean, kind of interesting if you just scrim. Like, I mean, I wonder if they would be down.
They might be. I mean, I could still ask, but I fill this up with other scrims now so that we can be ready for them.
For sure. Well, good luck on that match. It's a difficult team. I know that, but anything's possible. We've been seeing some miracles lately. All these control points are amazing, and teams are like, they're getting their I guess the MMRs in. They might not be winning the match, but they get their points in.
Yeah, I mean, and control point is my map. I mean, I don't want to brag or anything, but you saw I had the top point scorer of that last game. So.
You were getting work. You were like, she must have been smashing that button because she kept getting in there like sneak tip.
It's like a this motion,
So let's get into it real quick. Let's ask the the usual questions. How'd you find Hyper Dash? This awesome, amazing game that everybody loves. God, Dre, stop hitting the mic. Go ahead.
So I didn't actually find Hyper Dash. My partner downloaded it. He typical got our VR because our friend had a VR. He tried it. He loved it. He went to the store, bought it immediately.
Wow.
And then downloaded Hyper Dash the same day. And then I played it that night and I was immediately hooked, and I have never been into video games before. Like he bought a Switch because he was like, I think you could play this with me. You could find some games on here that you like. And I was like, no, it hurts my hands. Because I don't know, the old controllers, like they just like made my hands sore because I'm just not used to it. I've never played before.
Okay.
And then I'm just addicted to this game. Like I play 2 to 3 hours a day, and I'm just, all my friends are laughing, but I'm just like, watch me in a league tournament. I'm on a team now. This is serious.
So you were telling your friends about this game too, and do they play VR or they don't play VR at all?
Yeah, our friends that do have the VR, they've played it a few times and they like it. But I mean, not to the level that I'm liking it. But I think after release, I think that they'll get back into it.
And then you were like, yo, I'm leaguing
So,
it.
but
I'm a captain of a team.
exactly. And so yeah, found it first day we got the VR, found Hyperdash, immediately into it. I don't play anything else. I played Beat Saber for like 3 days and then my arms hurt and I was like, no more.
Yeah.
Back to Hyperdash.
Yeah, I tried. I mean, I bought a few games, and even afterwards, I continue to buy games for whatever reason. But this Hyperdash is the main game I go to, and I play because it's fast paced, it's shooting, it's social, it's fun.
It is, yeah. And I honestly, I was getting such like a high dose of adrenaline every time I play this game. It's definitely slowed now. But I was just getting high on Hyperdash.
Now, did you ever try to dash in real life?
Like, I'm sure new players.
Oh, go ahead.
If I could dash in real life, that would be amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna say, I bet that the new players are just getting that high that I'm like chasing now. You know, I only really get it in a league match now.
No, for sure.
But,
No, but I'm a dummy because I would try to like dash in real life and stumble or even like kind of trip a little bit because I was like, this isn't the game, Dre. You don't have the headset on.
oh yeah, if I dashing, yeah, I would want to dash in real life. We actually found the Hyperdash songs in one of the servers, and I have it downloaded on my phone. Sometimes I'm driving and I'm just like bopping to Hyperdash. I'm like, this is great.
I wonder who the DJ is. I wonder if I can get an interview with the DJ of Hyperdash.
That'd be good.
I mean, anything's possible. Miracles happen. So what you got it on SideQuest or was it the Discord that you downloaded from? Which one?
I think we downloaded it from SideQuest. So I came in when there was ball, but there was only ball for like 2 weeks when I played, maybe 1 to 2 weeks.
Oh,
it was gone pretty quickly.
Well, we had ball for like I want to say a couple of months, but then yeah, you're right. They took it away one alpha, and we were like, oh, that was fun.
Yeah, so whichever alpha that was, I came wherever they took it away. I came in right before that one, but I can't remember. Everyone's always like, "Oh, I joined in Alpha 5," and I'm just like, I don't know what that means.
It might have. I mean,
I know what it means, but
it might have been like 4. I'm gonna say it's 4, maybe 4 or 5. No, maybe that's later. What are we? 12? No, it's probably like 6 or 7 then. It's been a long time. We've been playing this game for over a year now, right? It's been over a year.
Yeah, I think that's I think I heard it came out in January is when it first came out, and then it'll be officially released. I read on February 25th. So
yeah, I was seeing those screenshots in the Discord. By the way, if you guys get an opportunity, go ahead and subscribe to the Discord. I think it's dashleague.fun as well as Hyperdash Discord, hyperdash.fun. Check those out.
Is it .fun or .games? I can never remember.
Dashleague.games is the website for the stats and for the players and all that good stuff for upcoming matches and stuff. But if you want to check out the Discord, it's .fun. I know.
It's fun. It's like a fun place to be. Like you make friends there.
Hey, exactly. It's an awesome community. I meet people all over the world. I just recently shipped a hat to Australia. I mean, like that's amazing. Like I wouldn't know people in Australia if it wasn't for Hyperdash. That's beautiful.
Same, and like the accents when I play the game, I'm just like, this is great. Like this is a really awesome global community, and they do a good job on the Discord. Like shout out to the mods. Like it is definitely a nice place to be, like to hang out. You can talk about whatever you want. There's off-topic channels. Yep. There's Dash League channels. There's there's channels for you to post whatever you want, and there's also like resources to get help. Resources, style devs, equip VR. Like there's so many resources for you in the Discord. So if you're into Hyperdash, like definitely join the Discord.
EquipVR.io is not only a sponsor of the Dash League TV, but it's also an awesome resource because I've used it a couple of times, and I keep preaching. those prescription lenses. Like I knew they were out there, but I didn't know how many options there were. And I found one with the coupon code, took advantage of it, and oh my god, it's so beautiful. I love looking at through those lenses now. It's like, oh, I love it. I want to play right now. But I can't wait for it to be released February 25th. I'm gonna definitely buy a couple of copies for no reason. The homie Eddie, he's gonna get a he's got his headset. We got the homie Angel, he's about his headset. We're gonna get those dookies going on, and we're gonna see what's up. I'm also excited to see what goes on in Pop One. Do you play Pop One?
I literally don't play any other game, Dre.
Oh, okay. No, that's good. That's good. But I'm excited to see what they do because I want to see Hyperdash do the same. What do you think of a 9v9 in Hyperdash?
Of a what?
A 9v9.
Oh, 9v9. I think that would be awesome. I think the more players, the better. Like, I mean, we would need a bigger maps for sure. Like, can't have that many players on Waterway. But
or can you?
Yeah, 9v9. I mean, you could, yeah. That would be. I don't know if anyone would get any buttons pushed.
Or would they?
She'd just be in your ear the whole
time. I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm talking like a maniac. But I'm hoping they increase the number of players. That'd be awesome to see. Maybe. What would be the perfect number of players? It's 5v5. That's the best number.
You could have another one. I think 6 and 6.
6 and 6.
But I like even numbers. But 5 and 5 makes 10, so that's an even number. So.
You're fine with that? Those are called
whatever the devs do. I trust them. They've already made a great game. So if they say we need to stick with 5v5, I'm sticking with it.
Exactly. Because if I learn anything, there's a reason behind it, and you don't have to worry about it. Just play the game, have fun.
Exactly.
So,
and like the whole.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the whole button pushing controversy. Like the devs made it so that the button stays down. That's just the way that it is. You can hold it.
Nah, but I've been in a match and it made me mad when they held that button down.
Yeah.
No, not a match. I should say it was like a pub. It was a pub room. I'm not in no matches, but it was like a pub public room, and I got mad because the guy was holding down the button.
But the button stays down. That's how it was designed. You can't argue.
Yeah. All right. I was still mad because he was holding the button. I was like, no, man. Now I know why people get mad. But I wasn't really serious. I don't care. It's an awesome game, and I'll never forget. It's a game. It's a game. Don't forget. In the end, after all that, it's a game. But I guess some of these esports, I've been watching that esports TV. I didn't even know I had that on my cable, but I was watching it and I was like, damn, there's a lot of games. There must be a lot of money behind this stuff. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like my brother likes to watch Twitch and like esports and stuff like that. And so I'm always like, hey, do you want to watch my match? You know, my team.
What does he say? No?
Oh yeah, he's super supportive. He's like
cool.
17 and he's just like, this is so great. And I want to get him a VR, so maybe for Christmas or birthday.
Oh, that's awesome. I wish my sister
I'll give him
like
Hyperdash with it.
My sister makes me food instead of giving me virtual reality devices. So like obviously you got into the league. We know how you found out about the league. We know you have your team. What is it like building Fire and everything? And what makes Fire?
Like, so just to start building the team, it was pretty stressful. Like, you know, making sure that all the players fit together, could come to practice together. Because like I was saying earlier, like we have such different time zones, but our best time is like 2:00 in the afternoon Eastern time, because we can catch Blah at lunchtime and we can catch Linus before he goes to bed. So that's when I try to do everything. But my team's been really great. We practice 3 times a week. I try to schedule 2 scrims a week and then a match every week, a league match. So we see each other all the time. And we also have office hours, which is something new we're trying, where me and Gadget Man, the other co-captain, we get on Discord voice chat and we just kind of hang out in there. We talk about anything that we need to do for the league. And then if any of our players have, questions, comments, concerns, we're there. And so I'm hoping that people take advantage of that. Our team is just full of great players and they come up with great strategies. And really like just all around great people. Like our team meshes together really well. So I think with a few more practices and a few more league matches under our belt, we'll be doing pretty good.
No, for sure. And you smart team. Like it's not only skilled, but the other intelligent. And Gadget Man, he's awesome. He got that room going on. That awesome. Was it Outspace?
Oh, that's Garbage Man. Very close.
Oh,
but yeah, he's in the Soul Clan. But
Gadget Man and Garbage Man are not the same people?
No.
Oh, I am a dummy. I should edit that out, but I won't because I need to learn. I did not know that. I thought it was the same because everybody changes their names and all, and like I don't know what holiday it is, and I gave up on that. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna do this every holiday. So I just assumed it was, but I'm a dummy. Okay, I apologize, Gadget Man. No, but anyways, he's also skilled. I've seen him play, and he gets his numbers in.
Oh, he does, and he's got an Excel spreadsheet. And he keeps track of everything. Like our player, like the goal is to make sure that everyone gets equal playing time, that everyone feels included. Like we're not just in the league to win. I mean, winning is always a bonus, but we want to make sure that, just as in regular sports, if you go to soccer practice or volleyball practice or whatever, like your captains care about you as people. And that's kind of what we want to reflect as captains is like, we do care about you. We care about what's going on at home. Do you have work? Do you have family stuff? Like Dash League is, being on a team is important, but like your life, your family, your stuff outside of this is more important. Yeah. For sure.
That's awesome. That's because I mean, like there's a lot of teams that have come and gone, and I wonder if maybe all the captains had that in mind, or if all the teams had that in mind, if maybe a couple of them would have survived. But it's cool to see that teams are taking it more serious and the number of teams that are coming out, and it's awesome. And so how does your team receive that? Like, do they feel that? Do they know that?
Oh yeah, first. I mean, at least I hope that they do.
But
my
message. The Soul server as a whole, I understand, is like very welcoming and very positive, and so to them that might not be it. Like for me, I don't know. I take it well, and I understand. I take you serious and honest. But if certain people that do this, I see it like as maybe them trying to take advantage of me or something. And it's cool to see a place like the Soul Server where it's welcomed and it's not. Stop hitting the mic, Drake. It's not fake and it's not sarcastic. It's legit.
Yeah, exactly. And Reaper and Reaper and all the moderators really, but those two in particular, they have put in a lot of time, a lot of effort into making the Soul server feel like that. And I mean, they've produced 4 teams out of there, and I can tell you, if you need a scrim with Death, Life, Blood, Fire, we're always going to be receptive and we're always going to be nice about it. You're never gonna catch us in match negotiations or captains, doing anything crazy. Like we're always gonna keep it chill, keep it cool, and keep it positive because it's just a game, but it is also like a part of your life. Like I'm on Discord. I think my phone logged 8 hours the other day. So like I'm on there all the time. So if it's not a welcoming and it's not a positive space, then that's gonna be the outlook of your day, and you're not gonna have a welcoming and positive day if Discord's just full of trolling and negativity. So definitely trying to keep it positive in there.
Yeah, don't keep it too positive though. I need some drama for the show. We gotta keep that up. But yeah, I get what you're saying. There's a certain limit to it, and in the end, it's a game. Let's have fun. If you're not having fun, then I completely stop. Like it's like, all right, well, if you're not having fun, why am I doing this? To torture you or what? So I appreciate everybody's position and everybody's place, and they're all welcomed in this league. It's awesome.
It's true. And they're all welcome in our server too. Everyone's welcome.
I know. I've gone in there. I've poked around. I've asked a few questions, and I've gotten responses immediately. It's awesome. And the teams they produce, they should just call it the Soul Factory because they keep producing all these teams. I mean, they keep just pumping them out. Like, damn.
That's a good one, yeah. And I shout out to Blood today. We had a scrim with them, and we won payload, but they dominated us on Corey. So out the gate, their first scrim, they are really impressing me. I'm excited to see what Blood gets to do this season, and it's really cool that they're EU based. So if there's EU players that are looking for a home team, that's a really good place to go because it'll make sure the practices and games are to that time
zone. Good luck to them. I can't wait to see them play. Are they gonna let them play and start up in the league already? Aren't their stats gonna be a little skewed?
I think they will be a little skewed, but it won't be too bad.
Maybe they'll let them double up on matches. Like, yo, get in like 4 matches, like play the same team twice.
I'm sure they'd be down.
Something. I don't know.
They should be getting on soon. I think they have 5 or 6 players now, so they should be rostering soon.
I'm gonna sit on my hands so I can stop hitting this mic because I've hit it 5 times now. So let's get back to the hyper dash, the basic questions because I keep going off on a tangent. What's your favorite map and what map would you create?
Oof, all right. So my favorite map would have to be Control Point because I am just a straight button smasher.
Okay, I saw that. So, we all saw that. I mean, you it was crazy. It was just crazy. Your points were so high because how much you were hitting it.
Mm-hmm. So Control Point first, and then really the domination maps after that. And then I like Payload, but I always feel like, you know, if I'm in a pub lobby, I feel like I'm obligated to sit on the cart because I don't want to yell at everyone and be like, hey, get on the cart, you know? So,
I do.
But in a team setting, Payload is really awesome when you're playing with your team because you know your roles, you know where you're supposed to be, you know what you're supposed to be doing. So really, I like all the maps, but Control Point's Bay, you know?
We if you don't know, we had to fight to bring back Control Point because it was originally there, and then for some reason they took it out at one point, and then everybody kept requesting it, and they brought it back. So
wow, I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't know about it, I guess, but now that I do know it, that would be so sad.
When I started playing, it was only I don't want to say 1 payload and Control Point. It was either maybe it was 2. No, but I think it was only Control Point and Payload when I started playing it because I remember playing a lot of Control. And then Domination came, and then it all went downhill from there.
Oh wow!
And by downhill, I mean like I just spent so much time on there.
And then if I could design a map, so I think I would just have to go with like a city setting where there's like taller buildings and maybe there's like a couple like tall towers that you can kind of go into with a couple of stories. I don't know. I think more of like a level like if there were more stories, like if you had a map that was like 3 or 4 stories instead of just 2, I think that would add a really cool element. Maybe a domination map with like 5 floors.
Oh. Well, I've always said I wanted the building with 50 floors where you could dash in and out of it. But yours sounds cool. It sounds like what is it? Metropolis? How you say it? Metropolis?
Metropolis, yeah.
Metropolis, but bigger? Are you saying like more wider, more open?
No, I'm talking like taller and skinnier.
Ooh.
Like less room to move around. Like you have to go up and down.
Oh, so yeah. I agree completely. Then we're on the same page.
Cool. And then I was also thinking today, how cool would it be if there was like a mutator that you could like, how do I describe it? Like when you're in the payload and you're setting up and you're in blue on payload, what if you could have the option to grab any guns that you wanted? Like if all of the guns were just sitting there, like how they are in the target, in the range room.
Okay.
You know? Like if you could just grab them to load out and that was like a mutator. And then in the spawns were the different guns and you could just grab them. I thought that would be a really cool feature, but it would have to be a mutator because that would be unreasonable for every game.
Yeah, because then I would get the SMGs all the time and then it would be a fight. Yeah.
Yeah, and see Mego with the double shotties and Raptor Ryan with the shocks and rockets. Just
now, are all the weapons available in the shooting range?
No, only the pistols are, which is
Okay.
something else that I would like to see, being able to practice with all of them. But I kind of see why they wouldn't put them all in there, because then you could get really good at a weapon without using it in game. So I can see where they're coming
Nah, hell no. Give me the weapons now. I want the Drake character always have SMGs like just glued to his hands. Like he starts with the SMGs and he just that's his curse and that's his gift. He gets SMGs and
from.
nothing else.
They should give you a special SMG gun with your little mushroom on it. That would be the best.
No, they shouldn't do that because I don't want them to get sued by Nintendo at all.
Oh, true.
don't
Okay.
don't do that. I do not own the logo. I stole most of it. I gotta be totally
Never
honest.
mind.
No, you're good. So that's awesome. So the weapons. What's your favorite weapon, and what are you getting, and what are you making?
Oof. Well, I think my favorite weapon personally, I guess, is pistols. But I try to grab all of the weapons when I'm in a pub lobby. I've been leaning towards the shocks or sparks or whatever we're calling them now. I've been
Shockers.
going I've been going towards those and rockets lately, but just because I need to practice. Because Ajax they just smashed us with rockets, and I've just been ever since that scrim. I have been picking up rockets, and I want to be the one smashing other teams with them now. so so that's my weapon of the week.
The
But I
weapon of
like
the
all of
week.
them. They're all useful. Just depends what you're doing.
Yes. So for me, I didn't know rockets for a long time. I didn't know rockets were guided. I didn't know you could guide the rockets. So that's my dummy. And also, I played the game forever, and I never knew you could charge the pistols. Like it took. It wasn't until the shockers came that I was like, you could charge the pistol, not only the shockers. Like, yeah, you didn't. No, did not know that. That tells you.
I'm just like pretty grateful like that people told me about that when I started. They were like, hold down your trigger. You get it dash when you die or when you kill someone. Like I'm so thankful to get the basics. When I first started, I didn't have to wait until I'm like level 30 or 40 to learn about these things.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah. People were super welcoming. I'm not sure if it's because I have a girl voice or what, but everyone was really nice in the beginning. So
Nah,
help
nah.
me out.
The community, especially the vets, all the OGs, they definitely since the beginning have been helping like come bring people through and get them started and get them situated for the most part. And even like Professor Quad with the whole school and the whole server where he's teaching everybody and getting them started. It's awesome. Like yeah, I'm definitely gonna when I start my team, Los Dookies, I'm gonna definitely send the my homies that way so they can get started with Quad. Because I mean, we're gonna start our team, but we're gonna be there just to lose. Not just to lose, but we're there as the worst team. Like we're gonna be the worst team. It's okay though. We're gonna have fun.
As long as you're having fun, man. But yeah, shout out to Tor. I read through his essays, and when I got on there, I was like, this is awesome. Like there's so much commitment here, and Tor actually came to our team practice today. He's just such a great guy.
Oh, a fountain of knowledge. I mean, the dude knows so much, and he's just an encyclopedia. Like you just open and ask him anything, he could tell you like so much about it, from
So
weapons to the game to. I mean, I need to talk to him about dashes because my dash game is bad. It's garbage. So I need to talk to him about dashing.
yeah, I mean, same. I'm always like, I've been working on my strategic dashes. I'm like, okay, dash towards the wall. Don't dash out into the open.
Now, do you?
That's not where you want to be.
Oh, that's thank you for telling me that. I didn't. I dash away, but that's a good point. Dash towards the wall, not into the open. Do you sprint by any chance?
I do sprint. Just because I have my button mapping set up so that my sprint is actually my left trigger, so I can kind of just like hold it down and like move around. But I have a pretty big play space too, so I get to dodge in real life. But yeah, I sprint.
You dodge in real life. I can picture you in the game, just seeing you dive sideways, like ah.
Well, we practiced fake deaths the other day, just falling on the floor in your play space with your headset on. It
That's
doesn't look realistic enough though to trick anybody.
We should have a contest like that during one of the during the half times. We have a dead contest.
Best fall, best death fall.
I like that. I like that. So, what do you want to see? And then what kind of gun would you like to create? Did I ask?
I saw that there wasn't a new gun coming on the Steam release thing where we found out the day, and it looks really cool, but I don't think it's a gun that I would want to create. It'd be like a drop. Like I just want to like have a drop bomb and then just like whatever's right there. But like only really for payloads, you know. Then you could dash onto the payload, drop it, dash off, and then for like 3 seconds after you drop it, it explodes. I think that would be really cool. But I don't think I'm gonna get it. But I did see the new gun and I'm excited about whatever it is.
Well, now, what's your theories on the new gun? What do you think it's gonna be?
I don't know. I think maybe a confetti launcher. No, it kind of looks possibly like a flamethrower, but it's hard to know. I have no idea. I'm just and also orange map. It looks so cool. I'm just so excited.
That I'm pretty excited about. Yeah, the art pass on payload on orange payload is gonna be awesome.
I almost can't even recognize. Like I did not recognize it. People had to tell me like where it was. They're like, it's right by the shock ledge, and I'm like, what?
Uh,
That's what that's gonna look like.
and I'm gonna have to try Hyperdash on the PC because I want to get the full graphics of it.
I didn't know that was an option. I'm gonna try it too.
Yeah, yeah. If you get the PC version, I think there's a slight graphics boost. I think that's true. Don't quote me on that, please.
I wonder if anyone has a graphics card for sale. Maybe we could get on that.
Hey, no, he sold it. It's gone. He's out of the
No.
doghouse. He sold it.
Is that the end of the joke?
That's the end of the joke. He got out of it. It's finally officially gone. I hope he shipped it. I hope he doesn't text me later like, yo, no, the guy backed out. He doesn't want it. Let's see what happens. But apparently, Mav sold the graphics card. If you were waiting for your stimulus check to come in, it's over. Now
I'm so excited.
now let's see what the next party is gonna sell. Because if we get stimulus checks, you know he's gonna buy something else, and it's gonna be back to square one.
I don't even.
So what do you hope to what do you hope to come out of this next season coming up of Dash League and everything?
Well, first hope is that all the casters can stop calling Team D TBD. That's
Yes.
first.
Thank you.
Second, really just keeping it positive. Win or lose, we're all fans of Hyper Dash, obviously, and I want the community to stay strong and stay positive. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just really excited for the release. There's going to be a lot of new players, so I hope that all of the veterans and the teams can be positive and not noob stomp.
Oh. There's been
but I mean,
there's been a lot of controversy about that lately, but we'll talk about that. Go ahead.
But yeah, that's I just I mean, the community's already great. The game's already great. They've got nothing to worry about. The game's gonna sell. It's gonna fly off the shelves in the virtual shelves.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I just hope that it's a good season and all the stuff.
I'm excited for it to be released because we're finally gonna have people locked into names for the most part, and these aliases that because you think that the people that are noob stopping are new people, or you think it's vets with aliases?
Probably aliases, but it's hard to say. I don't know. Once they lock the names, the people that share headsets, that's gonna be because my partner and I share a headset and we're both on different teams. So how's that going to work? Are we going to have to both change our name and then, so I'm not excited about that aspect of it, but I do understand that they do need to lock names. So maybe they could give us an option to have 2 or 3 names to choose from, but.
Or profiles, like you can have a separate profile. You just have to register the name or something. I mean, it's probably going to be along those lines than anything else. But I know that Oculus, with the next update, they're going to let you do multiple profiles on the Oculus itself, and you'll be able to share. Oh, did you cut? We're back. So what happened? Why'd you go away?
Oh, my computer died. I didn't bring the charger in.
Is the face that you made though was so funny. It was like, oh, and I was like, oh, was it me? Was it you? I don't know what happened.
No, and it told me to. It told me like 1 minute ago. It was like battery's low, and I was like, that's fine. But clearly it wasn't. So
Don't worry about it. But I was just saying that with when the game gets released, I know the Oculus is gonna do an update where you're gonna be able to do multiple profiles and share the game under like sub groups. So hopefully that comes before it gets released or around that time, so you guys could be able to have the game and share the game and have different profiles.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be best case scenario because I don't know. I mean, I guess we would just have to clarify who was who at the beginning of every game.
Yeah, because honestly, I like that locking these names. I mean, it was cool. I mean, I don't like censorship, but you pick a name and that's it because these aliases get out of hand and it is what it is.
Agreed. Yeah, no, same. Aliases. I mean, sometimes I'll alias, but it'll be like U5P5. It'll be very obvious what my alias is. And now you know. Now you know what my alias is. So
Hey, you should just put it out there for everybody, like your credit card number. Go. What's your credit card number, by the way? No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Thank you. So I mean, we got these matches coming up. I don't know how many matches you could join us for, but it's awesome having you on the Dash League team for sure. It's obvious that your team is hanging in there and they appreciate you and what you guys are doing. And so thank you so much for joining me on this Dasher series episode.
Thank you so much for having me, Dre. I love being on the Dash League TV, and I'm glad that we could finally get this interview done. So it's exciting. It's exciting stuff happening.
I was trying to remember everything to say on this completely new Dasher series interview, completely brand new, never done before. But that's why I just kept trying to say like, trying to remember stuff. But yeah, and thank you so much for subscribing to the Patreon. I'm gonna get at you because I want to send you a beanie, one of the Dash League beanies for hooking us up, so we can get you that.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, we'll get you that. But thank you so much for doing that. Any shout outs you want to give before your phone dies? I don't want your phone to die now.
Just shout out to you, shout out to the developers, the moderators on the Discord. Definitely big shout out to Reaper. He really got me involved in the community. Shout out to Reaper, his co-captain, Gadget Man, my co-captain, and all the captains in the whole league, really. And shout out to my clan and my soul server. If you're interested in joining, let me know. And yeah, shout out to Hyperdash and the MMR system and the rank points, and shout out to how they're figuring all of that out and all of that math. I have no idea. But shout outs to it. And yeah, so thanks for having me on.
I think Angry went into hiding because people were like trying to find out what the Coke recipe was, and he wasn't giving it up. So I mean, he's gonna be compromised at one point, I guarantee you. But hang in there, buddy. You'll get you'll get away with it for pretty long, but it's eventually gonna collapse. As far as when people figure out the code. Thank you so much for being here, like, yes, and doing the shows and the squad, because we need the team. And also thank you so much to Lat and the board for creating the league. Thank you to Triangle Factory for creating this game. Good luck on the release and bringing more people, more community. We need more family to this party. Thank you to the team, you, Doofus, Makers, of course, my co-host, been with me since the beginning. And Percent hooking me up, helping me with the follow. Appreciate you wanting to do that. I need help when he's out because, man, I got lazy and I don't want to do it anymore. Shout outs to to my clan, Hell's Hitman, for letting me on. That's cool. And shout outs to my team, Phoenix, D. I mean, I'm on Phoenix, but I'm still a D at heart. It is what it is. So let's get the heck out of here before your phone dies. Thank you so much, USPS. Have a good night.
Thanks for having me.
If I forgot anything, I'm sorry. It is what it is. Peace.
Peace out.